Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cryptoknight. Today I was fortunate enough to sit down with Jordan Lindsey. He's the CEO of Bitcoin Growth Bot. If you guys remember, I interviewed him about 4 months ago when the program was in the ICO stage. So I was able to pick his brain and see how things are going currently. It's fully built out program. It has a visible trading bot. And it seems like a really promising program from what I can tell. I'm actually staking coins in the program right now. And I just wanted to give you guys as much information about it as you can so you can make your own educated decision on if you're interested in investing in it. I mean, a lot of negativity towards this space has certainly been around as of, I guess, since BitConnect kind of died off, and then Hextra died off, and then Davercoin died off. So I talked to Jordan Lindsey about that, and I wanted to show you guys his response, and he definitely distances Bitcoin Growth Bot from those programs and says that they're not in the same ballpark, they're not in the same realm, where this is more of an investment program and those are more of lending programs. So you guys watch the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you guys think this is worth investing in, and if you guys like the program. I do have links to their Telegram, to the website in the description if you guys are interested in getting into it. And ask me any questions that you can, or just ask them on Telegram. So without further ado, here's the video. So this is Jordan Lindsey from Bitcoin Growth Bot. We spoke with him 4 months ago during the ICO, and we're talking to him again, just seeing how the program is going and seeing how things are progressing throughout. So Jordan, for those who are not familiar with the program, can you give us the 2-minute elevator pitch?
Sure. So happy to be here again. So much has happened in the past 4 months, as you all are aware of. But yeah, so Bitcoin Growth Bot is a platform that uses the Nucleus token as the utility. And the utility of this token is that you actually are able to send the Nucleus token to the Growth Bot, which is a third-party verified algorithm, right? And as it's transferred to the Bitcoin Growth Bot, the Nucleus is transferred into Bitcoin. And then the bot is trading Bitcoin in the Forex, the foreign exchange currency markets. After 28 days, you receive back your Bitcoin plus or minus whatever profit has ensued. Now, if it's under a 7% return in that 28 days, it'll automatically renew until you have at least a 7% return on your Bitcoin, as well as any time, Cryptoknight, anyone could exit early. No one's locked into any type of period that they don't wish to be in.
Okay, great. So you had all these plans during the ICO. I'm just wondering if anything has changed and where you're at with the platform currently.
Yeah, so much has changed. So much has changed since the ICO, especially the cryptocurrency market in general, right? We've seen Bitcoin, rise to about 20K and then drop down to 6, 7, and today 8,000. Most of the other platforms that were more or less in our sector, and I say more or less because we're not in the lending sector, right? Although we were kind of grouped in that sector to begin with, all those platforms are gone. We're the only one here. We're one of the few platforms that has raised money in 2017 that is still here. And a lot has changed, meaning that we've gotten a lot further than we expected. We've met everything on our roadmap, either ahead of schedule, and then have also introduced recently many features that weren't even on our roadmap. We're really excited about, including one is, the greatest problem on the platform was making it easy for anyone to purchase Nucleus. Because, like it or not, there's a bit of a learning curve in cryptocurrency. And we want to make this platform, we want to just, scale it and spread it so that everyone is aware of it and everyone could use it easily. And the biggest hurdle we had was purchasing Nucleus. So what we did was we created on the site and just launched an internal external exchange. Now, the problem with having an internal exchange is that price could be manipulated, and we don't want any of that. So we're actually using the Waves decentralized exchange integrated into our platform so that it cannot be manipulated, but people can now just deposit Bitcoin and then purchase by clicking buy or sell, by clicking sell.
Okay, so they can buy right in the website then? They don't have to go to Waves anymore?
You don't have to go to Waves anymore.
Okay.
All you need to do is you have a gateway address where you can actually also deposit Bitcoin to your wallet on the site and then purchase.
Yeah, so when I bought mine, I bought it through Waves back during the ICO. And I'll just say about an hour ago, I sent my coins over to your platform, and it took about 10 seconds to get there. And nice. I believe they're staking now. Is that right? When you have the coins in the platform, they just automatically stake. Is that right?
That's right. So initially we wanted in the beginning of March to announce what the staking details would be and when it would be introduced later in the year to the platform. But actually what we did was in March, we actually implemented staking. It's 100% active. And now all you need to do is just simply send your nucleus to the site, your wallet on the site, which again is just Waves integrated. So it's completely secure. And then you're automatically receiving your staking rewards daily.
Nice. Okay, so you said that you're not similar to BitConnect. I mean, a lot of people are very, at this point, we're very weary of any kind of lending program. BitConnect, HextraCoin, Davercoin, they all went by. Davercoin is less than a penny right now, and a lot of people are afraid of that. Like, how are you different than all those other programs that basically died?
Yeah, so we're different in several ways. I mean, the most important difference is that we're completely transparent and that we have an actual verified by a third-party algorithm, right? None of those other platforms, well, they were pyramid schemes. Every single one of them. Let's call them what they were, and that's how we're different. First of all, we don't use multi-level marketing at all, right? That's how those platforms kind of stayed in business, building a pyramid. Second of all, they didn't have an algorithm. They were promising, I don't know, 25 or 45% returns monthly, which is clearly not possible. And anyone who put money into that knew that. Even if they thought maybe for a while they could make money, they knew that it was a scam. And yeah, we're aiming for 7% monthly, which is phenomenal. But it is, MyFX Book is a third party that is taking our broker statement directly from the broker, and it's verifying that it's real. So everything that's happening is above board. You know who the team is. You know who I am. On all those other platforms, the teams were anonymous, and they were anonymous because they were a scam. Right? So that they could exit. Another thing that's changed drastically is when I first started this project, I was by myself completely, right? And I was upfront about that. But now I've put together such an incredible team, enormous asset. Our lead developer is incredible. Look what we've accomplished in the past 45 days. And we have a lot more planned. But to answer your question, the biggest difference is that you know who we are. We're fully transparent. You know that we have a real algorithm doing the trading, and that's everything. Right.
That actually leads me into my next question about the team. How large is the team? Last time I spoke, I think it was just you. So it sounds like you now have developers and maybe you have some marketers and other people on board as well. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So up until late December, it was just myself, and and what a successful ICO we ran. The support was phenomenal. With one person, it's easy to say that everything went smoother than supposedly all these teams that we see, where we see a lot of photos of a lot of people, right? And but I wanted to be upfront about that because that's what was happening. And not only that, when we launched our platform in March, doing our soft launch, it went flawlessly. You rarely see that in the crypto sector. So what we're doing here is we're building a business. We're not launching an ICO and trying to pump the price, and what we're doing is building a business, and we're scaling it in proportion of when it's time, right? Yep. So I was introduced to this phenomenal developer, also here in California, Noah Lively, and through a close friend out in Silicon Valley who has developed 2 multi-million-dollar businesses. And I reached out to him and I said, listen, here's what I'm doing. Who do you recommend that I work with? He introduced us. We met a few times and really just have this amazing working relationship. We're able to work really well together. And he runs a team of developers, but he got so interested in this project that he's the one actually doing the coding and doing all the work on it because he loves it, right? And he's become an incredible piece of this puzzle. And as far as, through our Telegram group, which, has 2,400 members and is growing all the time, we had people that were just genuinely interested in Bitcoin Growth Bot. They loved what was going on. It became a passion for them. And some of them I really clicked with. And, after the developing relationship for months, I've taken them on board. Because those are the people that I want working with me, people who, first of all, understand and believe in the platform. Not just hiring someone off of, here in California, Craigslist, but, actually looking for someone who's passionate and understands the project. And I couldn't be happier. We have the best team. Not only are we fully transparent, we communicate with everyone every day. We handle everything in a timely manner, and we're just introducing new benefits to the platform all the time. And now that's going to move out to different relationships. We're going to build out the Nucleus ecosystem onto other platforms. And this is a business. This isn't an ICO idea. We're building something here.
Right. So there's you, there's Noah. Is there anyone else on the team as well?
Yeah, I have 4 admins that I communicate and work with every day, and they are strategic in my planning, in implementing everything, in working with the community. They are an enormous asset. We have a Slack group. In 3 weeks, we've passed 4,500 different messages, organized from everything to the bot, to the exchange, to the referral program, to future features. I mean, the list goes on, and right. We're just working together. And they're an incredible asset to the platform.
Do you guys have a marketing plan in place yet, or is this coming in the future here?
Yeah. So, we've been marketing from day one, right? Slowly and strategically. We just last week introduced our referral program, and this is a big piece of marketing. Why? Well, because lots of YouTubers are definitely interested in, first of all, any YouTuber I know or that I would talk to would never promote something to their viewers they didn't believe in.
Right.
Because if they did, they would lose their viewers in a second and have a bad reputation. But they are providing a valuable service to the community, right? And what they're doing is they're making known projects that should be made known, and they should be compensated for that. And YouTube doesn't really do such a good job about that, right? So, but there needs to be, or it's rightfully so, someone who's going out of their way to research and then promote a platform should be compensated for their work, right? And it's hard to do that without a compensation plan, right? So it's very important. But YouTube is actually one of the best marketing platforms there is for cryptocurrencies and any service in general. And this is going to be one of the biggest parts of our marketing campaign is sitting down with YouTubers that I trust and respect and taking the time to do interviews with them and stay in touch with them. You know what? It is still possible for cryptocurrency platforms to advertise on Facebook, regardless of what people say. But how effective it is, how effective pay-per-click advertising is, sitting down with someone face-to-face and actually discussing a project is much more effective for everyone involved. It's going to be a huge part of our marketing. We're also we're going to have synergies with other platforms and marketplaces that are contracts are already being signed. So
oh, nice.
We have huge marketing pieces in play, but Cryptoknight, until last week, I wasn't ready to scale the platform because I didn't have the staking in place. I didn't have the exchange in place. I didn't have the referral program in place. Now the platform, I just sat down last night with my whole extended family and gave them a presentation because it's finally in a place where I could do that. And now we're ready to go ahead and to scale this and to grow this.
Nice. Awesome. Can you talk a little bit about the coin metrics? How many coins exist? All the details about how many people own coins. I don't know if you know that, if you can tell that and all that, but...
Sure. Well, it's a blockchain, right? So everything is public. As far as who the people are, I don't know. But we know how many wallets there are. If you want, I can shoot you over the link. The link is easily found in our Telegram group. I don't know it by heart, of course, but last I checked, and it was about 3 days ago, there were like 2,500 wallets. But I have to tell you, in the last 72 hours, we onboarded 6,700 users. So I have no idea how many wallets there are right now.
Wow.
And yeah, like I said, we were ready to scale and serious about our business. As far as how many tokens there are, there were initially there were 24 million tokens created. Since I canceled the ICO after a successful pre-sale, I went ahead and burned 4.9 million tokens. So this reduced the supply down to 19.1 million tokens, right? Out of that, right now, there's 4.1, 4.15 tokens that are actually available for purchase right now and in the ecosystem. The rest are locked up, right? Some of those tokens, 6.7 million, are used to build the ecosystem. So that's the referral program, and that's also the staking rewards. It's more than enough rewards for the next 7 years plus, right?
Yeah.
Now, so those are introduced slowly. And then the remaining tokens are my tokens, the team tokens, that come into play after the first year. 1/3 of them are released. And then after the second year, another third. And then after the following year, another third. Now, since you actually, you know what, since I'm here with you, and before I talk to another YouTuber, it's going to be a little while because I'm busy building things right now. I just want to let you know, on December 1st or December 10th, when my tokens are available, my first third tokens, and that's how I make my money. That's what I'm working for, right? I don't know the exact number, but whether that's 2.5 million tokens, I'm gonna take 100,000 of those tokens, and will only be willing to use them if NCL, if Nucleus is trading over $50. And the remaining tokens I'm going to burn from the supply. Yeah. Oh. So that's what will happen the next year.
Did you just decide that now, or is
No, I just made it public now.
Okay.
I've known it for a while, right?
Awesome. Wow. Yep. That should help the price a little bit.
I mean, my only concern is, building value to the platform. And me having 2.5 million tokens does not really offer me much value, or the platform much value.
Right.
So it's the right thing to do.
Awesome. People will be pleased to hear that, I'm sure. What's coming up? What can we expect that we haven't seen already with the platform?
Right. So a lot has happened. In the last 2 weeks, we've introduced staking. We've introduced the referral program. We introduced an exchange on the site, right? So that's a lot. An enormous amount of work is being done every day. An enormous amount of features and benefits are being released every day. But now it's time for us to scale this thing and grow this thing and get Bitcoin Growth Bot known everywhere. And that's what we're doing. So as I mentioned before, in 72 hours, we onboarded 6,700 users. And that's going to continue and even expand. So as far as what's happening now and what do you expect next, is just a lot of growth, a lot of cleaning up the site, always continuing to make it more user-friendly and make it better and easier to use, and then doing what we can to develop relationships that we could just make the Nucleus token more known and visible and used.
Yeah, I think the referral program will be a huge asset to be able to grow the platform. You didn't mention what the rewards are for anyone that wants to promote the program. Can you let us know what that is?
Sure. So for everyone who's referring users to the platform, hey, I found this great platform. It stands apart in the cryptocurrency sector. Besides, everyone loves Bitcoin, and this is a chance to hold Bitcoin and grow it. Right. So you're introducing people to the platform. For every person that signs up using your link, you receive $10 in Nucleus, and they receive $10 in Nucleus after 100 Nucleus are purchased, as well as $50 worth of Nucleus are being held in your wallet. Now, that 100 Nucleus, depending on the price of Nucleus, will vary, right? Because when Nucleus is trading at $10, $20, $30, we're not going to require someone to, to go ahead and purchase that much, but it will be proportional to what it is today.
Right. Okay. So last question, how can someone buy Nucleus? Did they just go to the platform and put in Bitcoin, or is there another way to do it?
Yeah. So, we mentioned these other platforms earlier. I don't even know their names. I know BitConnect, Daver, et cetera, and you could just sign up and send money in. Obviously, we do know our customer. You sign up, and within a reasonable amount of time, within 72 hours, you're going to be verified, hopefully sooner. And then once you're verified, you go ahead and you just go over to our exchange, deposit Bitcoin, and purchase Nucleus. It's that simple and easy.
So they don't need to buy waves beforehand like we had to.
You know what? We issue everyone enough waves for a few transactions. As soon as you're verified, that waves is automatically sent to your account to make things easier. And then we have videos showing you how to go ahead and to import your BGB wallet into the Waves platform if you need to purchase more waves. But for right now, that's a great start. You just issued waves so that you don't need to go ahead and do that, and you can just go ahead and purchase Nucleus right away.
Okay, yeah, and I'll have links to your website in the description of the video. If there's anything else you want to let people know, now's your chance.
I'm just so happy to you and your viewers for taking the time to spend these few minutes with us and to learn about the platform. Myself and my team are always available to answer every question and any question, and to really help people understand what they're investing in. We want people to understand what they're investing in. We know it's fantastic and it's great, and we want everyone to know about it and get involved.
Okay, and you're on Telegram as well, right? So people can talk to you guys there.
All the time. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us, Jordan, and good luck with the program.
I'd appreciate you. Thank you.